What was that?
I am a Gundam.
Before we start, I'd like to thank Gunprimer for giving me the opportunity to offer you guys a discount on their products via the channel. Their tools are model making game changers. I've been using their tools for well over a year now, from the razor to the sanding loop system. All superb quality in my opinion, and must have for any model maker's toolbox. Click the link in the description below and use code GundamFan7 upon checkout to save yourself 10% off your purchases. With that said, on with the video. What's up guys, GundamFan. I'm back with another video, and today I'm going to be sort of doing a little versus based on two brands of scribers. These guys I haven't used yet, but these guys I have been using. I have to say I'm very satisfied with the displays, but thanks to Gundam Gateway, the UK vendor, I've now got access to the SAB scribers. Now I've had no dealings with these. All I know is they've got a really good reputation, and going on reputation alone can sometimes be a little bit dubious, but here we are. I want to try them out. They're quite expensive, so I can only imagine them being very good. So we're today going to find out just how good they are. Now I've started the collection with the 0.1 and 0.15. They are quite thin, but I do plan on getting the rest. If anyone's seen any of my other videos, you'll see that this is this piece I have done quite a bit on over time. So this is going to be our little guinea pig, and what we're going to do is see which one is best. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick one side there and one side there, and I'm just going to do a little scribe and go from there. Now I'm using my favourite tape, the dspiae mark tape. I mean, Gunprimer do one, Mad do one. There's quite a few, but this stuff, you know, if you're not happy, you can peel it off, reapply, peel it off, reapply. It's, I don't know what keeps it on there. The adhesive they use is actually really good. So I have got, no, that's a mold line tool, and I don't know what size this one is, but it looks pretty thin. It looks like a 0 point something. So right, I'm going to do using this tool. This came with a set from dspiae, this tool and 5 of these, and I bought the 2 curved broaches separate. But yeah, once that's in place, as you can see, a nice clean line. Once you've got the line established, no troubles with going through again without the guide tape, just to get the desired depth that you want. No slippage, nice and sharp, very nice. Now, time for these bad boys. Now I'm going to go with the 0.1 because it's probably in line with that. And I don't know what these rubber things are for. I mean, is it for storage? I don't know. I mean, obviously, like, this is going to protect the blade, which is nice and it fits on there. But I don't know what this rubber bit's for. I don't understand. So if you can let us know what the rubber's for, because I don't speak Chinese, unfortunately, unless that's Korean. Forgive me. Oh, it is Korean. Sorry, my bad. They are Korean, not Chinese. Forgive me. Unfortunately, I don't read Korean. So, if anyone can let me know what the rubber tubing's for, that'd be ideal. I'd really appreciate that. but these feel really nice in hand. They look and feel well constructed. I don't know what material they use, but I'm assuming it's hardened. But we'll give it a go. No pressure. Oh wow, did you hear that? Oh my god. Oh, now it's starting to make the noise, but initially it felt like, wow, that was sharp. Okay. Now, this is going to be a problem picking these up because I don't want to bend them. Oh wow. Going by, I'm going to say the edges of the plastic, that is super clean. There's no tearing, there's no and if you look along now, it's kind of, I don't know, it doesn't look as true. And then I might have had the blade. That looks a bit better. Now, going by the lines themselves and how true, ease of use, I would opt for these because obviously the tool is more ergonomic in the hand, whereas these are they're like scalpels, so you can be a little bit more precise. Depends. I mean, I've got big hands. They're not necessarily designed for big hands, but they are sharp and probably not anymore. But see if I can do some freehand. I mean, it goes where you want it to go, to be honest. But you are going to need guide tape. I mean, anyone that can scribe a straight line, you're a genius, but it's definitely not what I can do. But it feels good for what it is. It's a really nice tool, and I'll be happy to build the entire collection and have the sabs on hand. But I do like the displays. So in terms of a versus, it depends on your snobbery, I guess. I personally, you have to excuse it, there's a bit of primer on there, I have to clean that up. But in terms of, you know, availability, dspiae they're getting around a little bit more, so you can probably get these up a lot cheaper and a lot easier. But still, these individuals can go for the same sort of prices as these. I mean, these were, I think, £25 each, or one was 21 and one was 25 or something like that. But by the time you've bought all of these, because there's quite a range of the displays, there's quite a few, you're going to spend a good couple of $100 just getting that set. So, you know, you are going to be spending the same sort of monies, regardless of what preference you choose. I mean, I do like these handles, and you know, you can put the ends in, so you can get used to the same sort of like feel of the tools. These are they're like precision. This is going to be for like precision work, so I'm glad I got them. I will be using them, and I highly recommend them. I mean, that line there is just unbelievable. It's nice and sharp. That one too. I recommend them both. It's really hard to think of a preference based on the brand. They're both really good. Depends on what you want. If you've already got a load of display tools, then maybe go with the displays. If you haven't got any and you want to look to, you know, get some, and you've got a bit of money, go for the sabs. Because they are, well, they've got a really good reputation, and they're making a lot of waves, and these are becoming more and more available around the world. And they've sold so many units of these in the Asia area, so they are really, really good, and I highly recommend them. And also, I'll recommend this tape as well. The dspiae tape, it's really good. I think it goes like from 2mm up to 10mm in whips. And if you get the 10mm, not only can you cut it like along the lines, you can cut it down the middle and get double the tape out of it if you wish. And it comes with these handy little markers, so you can line up your angles depending. And if you've got like a tool, like a spacing tool, so you can get the same dimensions on either side to keep some symmetry and stuff like that, you can line the lines up and get your tape in place. And I've just made myself a little angle, so I'm going to give it a go. Now, it's probably technique, but I've sort of done a little curve there. I've missed a bit, but I'm just messing around. I'm not really, like, you know, aiming to do anything like precision wise. I'm just testing out the tools and what it can do. But I'm just really impressed by how sharp and how effortless it's going through the plastic. So again, depending on the tool, depending on your preference, they're both just as good. So if this was a fight, they'd both win, in my opinion. They're both, you know, it'll be a draw. But then it just, like I say, from the beginning, you know, it's down to your preference, down to your brand. Depends on what you want. If you can afford both, get both. Get both, and you know, you got all the tools at your disposal. Then I don't have any mad scribers, and I did have a cheap, nasty. You know, just a bare basics £12 set from Amazon, which I won't be entering into this versus, because it's not even in the same ballpark, so it's not even worth talking about. But if you are pushed for cash, and you know, you're new to the hobby and you want a scriber, there's nothing wrong with getting an app set to sort of learn and get used to it. But you can also then pick up bad habits using bad tools. So, you know, you could probably buy one or two of these, like maybe a 1mm and a 0.5mm. So you've got two whips, and get the tool and start off there, and then you can add your collection with each one, maybe one a month, or whenever you get paid, just grab one. The same with these, you know, I can't afford to splash out on a whole set, so, you know, I'm not made of money, so it's going to be like maybe one or two a month until the set's built. And then go from there. But the definitive, like, you must get these or you must get these, it's hard. It really is hard. They're both just as good. And like I say, if you've already got dspiae stuff, you might want to continue going down the dspiae route. So, but I just wanted to try these guys out, and they're really good. They're really sharp, and you know, I think anyone who's worth their salt in the modelling community is going to say, yeah man, I like them, I use them, I think they're really good. I recommend them too. I think it's hard not to recommend something when it's a really good tool, but it's just based on budget, isn't it? So it's a strong recommend from both. There we go, I'm going to call it now. Probably not the best review you're going to see, but at the end of the day, if you can get yourself some sabs, and if you hit up Gundam Gateway, the link's down below in the notes and stuff. I always have them on a recommended site list underneath. You can go to them and they have them in store, which they might not have them in store now, because I think a lot of people are interested in getting the sabs. But if you email them or contact them at the store and say, look, when you're going to get the next batch of sabs in. I'm pretty sure they'll let you know, and you can just go, right, okay, cool, I'll be back to get some, and it'll make them really happy. That's it, guys. Like I say, both are good. The end. Cheers.